guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video called 13 Things That Shocked Me About Sweden. This person appears to be at a grocery store, so maybe it's gonna be like things, specifically things like in the supermarket or things that having to do with food in Sweden that are shocking. I don't know if she's American. I'm gonna guess that's the case, but I'm excited. I don't really know much about Swedish like products or culture, so I can't wait to find out. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe.
Toothpaste flavors they have.
Is that toothpaste? It looks like... What? I'm confused.
So hello, if you're new here, it has been 1 month since I've been living in Sweden.
Super fresh.
I'm originally from Canada, and I am playing professional soccer. I'm playing professional football here in Sweden.
She made the mistake of like soccer, football. Yes, it's football, not soccer. She's like, not soccer, football.
Context, I've been to Europe in the past, but this is my first time living here in Europe. And
that's exciting.
I think now that I've been here in Sweden for a month, I think I'm qualified to talk about a little bit things that have been different coming from Canada all the way to here. Also, for context, I've been in the US for 5 years playing college soccer there, so I was in Pittsburgh. Let me tell you, I've been loving my experience so far, but there are some things where I was like, this is really cool, or this is kind of unique. In general, you get a different culture shock when you actually live in a new place instead of just visiting or traveling.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to be talking about 13 things that I have found unexpected here living in Sweden. So let's start with the first one. So the first one on the list is single-use stalls.
Oh yeah, because I think it's, there are some places, I'm guessing like there's like some, I think I'm specifically like, I think coffee shops have it like, it's just like one bathroom, as in like you only have like one toilet, and you just like, it's always, if there's only like one single use, there's no stalls. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's less common in places, because usually like you get stalls, but I think usually like in smaller places, I think that's more common. I don't know if this is referring to this, but I think it can be a little bit weird.
I feel like there have been single-use stalls everywhere. So you have private room for yourself to use the washroom. Maybe it's also because of the area and the places I go to, but I haven't seen one stall that looks like an American bathroom stall or a Canadian bathroom stall. Even yesterday when I went to the Växjö Lakers game,
I'm gonna guess like at an airport, like I hardly doubt that airports have like single like bathrooms. But I think, again, I don't know why I'm thinking of coffee shops. Maybe it's because I think I've seen some coffee shops in the US that have this. So I'm thinking of like coffee shops. And obviously if you're going to a mall or, mall, a restaurant, like some restaurants as well, actually, like some restaurants have it like that, or bars as well. That's like, there's only one, there's like a really long line, because it's like, there's only a single use bathroom. So it is kind of weird, because, again, it's in smaller places, but in like bigger places, I would expect them to have stalls, because, you need to be efficient. So it's weird that apparently Sweden is not like that.
Hockey team here, there was single-use stalls.
That's crazy.
In the arena.
That's insane.
There's no awkward gaps between, can someone see me? Like, you just have a full room to yourself. It's like a little mini hotel room. Something that...
Yeah, but can you imagine the line at an arena, like, during a game? Like, again, if I'm complaining about bars, imagine this. It has, like, I don't know, a million, well, not millions, but, like, 100,000 people, like, then not everyone's gonna go to a bathroom at the same time, but it appears like that. If you only have to wait, like, I have to be in line for like 40 minutes, that's crazy.
What I also found different was that in public bathrooms, so far I've seen that you have to pay sometimes. So here are the bathrooms in the library, and I didn't have any money. So here's like another public single-use bathroom, and I didn't know you have to basically pay to pee.
That's fine. It's like the European thing.
And sidewalks are basically on the same type of road. They're kind of right next to each other. They are actually right next to each other. In Canada, there are bike paths, but they're mostly like on the street, and sometimes they're like separated with road dividers. But here, it's so easy to get from one place to the other by bike. Like,
I get what you mean.
I feel super safe on them, except I feel like I almost got hit when I was walking because
I love that. She was like, I feel so safe. I almost got run over. It's like, okay.
I didn't know you're supposed to go on like the right side if you're a pedestrian and the left side if you're a biker. So I was like just walking like, like there's nothing. And then people were like zooming past me on the bike. Oh, that was one of my first culture shocks.
Absolutely, yes. A can opener.
So here's the can opener. I've been struggling with this. So I tried this out last week and I, for the life of me, had the hardest time. So let's try one more time. All I want is some tuna, okay? All I want is some tuna.
No, I'm guessing you have to like click, like perforate the can. Exactly. And then how do you? Oh my god, that's so
Is it
weird.
like this?
Yeah, but it's gonna take you forever. Like, don't they have the little things where you just like turn it around and that's it? This looks
Okay. I feel like it's not like this. Like I feel like I'm getting metal in it.
exactly. Okay, this can opener. Throw it out. Get a real
A
can
win is a
opener.
win.
No, that's gonna
It's
be
kinda like
weird.
DIY
No.
store scanners. So what you do, you go in the grocery store,
Yeah.
you get one of these scanners, and there's so many of them. Get
Oh,
one of
they're
them.
portable.
Basically, you carry around this scanner when you grocery shop. So let's say I'm like, oh, I want to get this loaf of bread. So you scan the loaf of bread, and then you place it directly in your bag in your grocery cart.
Oh my god.
And then it keeps like a running list of
Okay.
the things you have. And then when you're done, you just pay on the scanner and you can just walk out and leave. I think one of my first questions I
Okay.
asked was, don't people steal?
No, but
I don't know.
I don't know how is that different from getting like your self checkout thing. I think it makes it. I think it's not easier, but I think I can see why it would be faster. Just because when you're scanning as you go. So I think instead of like wasting all that time when you're like on the self checkout thing, just like I have to like check all my things. If I'm doing it while I'm like walking around, maybe like it takes you like fewer amount of time. I don't know. I think that's so weird to me. I don't think it gets stolen because it's just like it's there. However, how does the thing know that it's you? Like, can I just? Well, maybe it's like it has like a number because I'm like, it's not your account. Like, how do they know that? They have to charge you this amount to this account because it's the little machine. Although I can see like some people may like switch the little machines and be like, well, no, because you would see like, no, this isn't my stuff. I don't know, weird actually.
Obviously, I don't condone stealing, but that was just a question I had.
Yeah,
Apparently,
fair.
there are people that can randomly check you to see if you have everything or if you added something.
Oh, okay, but that's okay. I get what she means by stealing, but like, isn't that the same thing as like the self checkout thing? I think you can also like just like grab your stuff and not check them out. Just like I'm grabbing, I'm grabbing a very expensive thing and I'm just like putting it in my little tote bag and I'm not checking it out. So I'm guessing it's like it would be the same, right? But I think they always have like stuff like there's always people checking it, right? I don't know. I'd be scared.
Thing. So that's my ethical question of the day.
Yes. The shoehorn. Normal. Weird. This is so strange to me. No, I'm sorry. I cannot for the life of me. This is strange.
So these things are everywhere. This is called a shoehorn. Now I feel like I can't put my shoes on without it. I think my grandma has one of
Exactly.
these. And I remember like I didn't know how to use it, but here it's everywhere. Everyone uses these things.
Okay.
So there are some things I can't find in Sweden. So let me tell you, I wanted to make
Like what?
pancakes one morning, and I was like, let me just go to the
Maple?
grocery store, get what I need. So I was looking for cooking spray. I was
Okay.
looking for vanilla extract. I know in the U.S. I would get some like sugar-free maple syrup. In
Yeah.
Sweden, I could barely find cooking spray.
What
I
do they
found
use?
this rapeseed oil spray with vanilla extract. Either like I couldn't find like the little bottles. There was actual vanilla extract like on the bean, like on the
Those are
little
better.
stick. So that was cool actually.
Yeah, those are
not a lot
better.
of no sugar food items I've seen before, but there's not a lot of it because the things in cooking sprays, probably the things in vanilla extract and the ingredients in no sugar syrups and stuff like that are probably not good for you. So it's kind of a good thing. Actually, it's very much a good thing that I can't find those things because that means that they were probably really bad for me when I was consuming them.
Okay, but hold on. I get it, but again, it's not you're not eating this like every single day of your life. It's okay. Like having a little maple syrup in your pancakes, sugar-free maple syrup, like every once in a while, it's okay. It's not gonna kill you. Like the cooking spray, the Pam is as well, and the vanilla extract. I don't really know like what's a vanilla extract, like alcohol and vanilla, like that doesn't even have like sugar or other like weird things. So it is like okay. The vanilla extract, actually the vanilla beans, actually I think those are better because you actually like it's natural. I think if you can get vanilla beans, like that's even better. I'm surprised that apparently in Sweden they're sold like that, because they're like you can usually find them in like very specific places, and they tend to be like more expensive because obviously like they're better. But it's so awesome that Sweden has those, like just grabbing them as you go. But again, what happens if I need like the cooking spray? Like that's weird to me that you can't find them, and also the maple syrup as well. That's weird to me. It's like you should be able to find them. Again, you're not eating them every day. It's okay. Like it's not gonna kill you.
In the US and in Canada. So now for a quick segment of things I can find in Sweden. So we have
Okay.
chocolate ball protein shakes,
Okay.
kebab pizza.
Oh,
I've
that's
heard
weird.
This is very popular in Sweden.
Oh, okay.
I have to try it one day.
Looks
But
good.
there are also some things I've never seen before, like blood pudding. I heard it's also called black
Yeah, that's
pudding.
blood
Could be served
pudding.
with some jam. And apparently this is
I'm
some
scared.
Norwegian rice porridge I've never seen before.
Oh, interesting.
Here, everyone
Does it have
bikes
milk?
everywhere. I see bikes all over the place. Here in Sweden, a lot of people lock the bike frames. I was walking home and my teammate stopped me and she's like, I'm going to this thrift store. You want to come with? And I was like, yeah, sure. She was on her bike and I thought she honestly just left her bike in front of the thrift store because I was like, you didn't lock it against a solid pole or something
Yeah.
like that. And she was like, no, like people here lock the frame, like it's normal. Prior to coming to Sweden, I haven't seen people lock their bike frame only instead of attaching it to like a
Yeah, it's-
stable surface or
it's
like
true.
a pole or something like that. But yeah,
She has
that's
a
something
point.
that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I remember I wanted to go to the grocery store maybe at 8 p.m. Obviously, Ica Maxi is open at 8 p.m. I want to go
What
to
is that?
Lidl right here. It closes at 7 or something like that. I feel like back home, a lot of places close really late.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that's different. And also here, like thrift stores, not all of them are open.
Okay, yeah, but what happens if you're like, I'm getting out of work and I have to do my grocery shopping? Like, shouldn't I be able to do that? I don't like that. I have to admit, I do not like that at all. Please close like later on in the day, please.
All the time. There's like specific hours for them. And on Sundays, there's a lot of things that are closed. I was trying to
I
go to
hate
a
that.
bakery. I couldn't find one. Turns
hate
out
that.
there were some that were open. I just didn't know where to go. But
Okay, but some
a
of them
lot
are open,
close
great.
on Sundays. Maybe that's common. Maybe I just haven't gone to many bakeries. A lot of people here give me hope, okay? Because there's a lot of roundabouts, a lot of cars, but also a lot of bikes. And I haven't had a situation here yet where the car like kind of cuts me off as a pedestrian or as a biker. So everyone here is super, super nice. I'm staying cautious still. I'm not just like walking anywhere.
Yeah.
But everyone here is very, very nice about, okay, we see a pedestrian. Even if I look like I'm about to cross, they stop. But
That's
I feel like
nice.
in my experience elsewhere, it's been kind of like a hit or miss. Wait, no, not meaning like they hit. No, not meaning like they
Not
hit
hit and
or miss
run.
me. I meant like it's a 50-50 chance if
I
they'll
get what you
stop.
mean, yeah.
Okay. Here I feel very, very safe. So thank you, Sweden. So
What
you
does
may
that mean?
remember this clip of me accidentally buying quark the first time I went to the grocery store here.
What is
so-
that?
I think it's Greek yogurt.
Oh,
Is it
that's the
Greek
thing.
yogurt? I've been eating this every single day. This was the best mistake, the best accident of my life, okay? It's not exactly yogurt. I know in the video I talk about how it's basically yogurt. No, it's not exactly yogurt. It's not like exactly cottage cheese. I feel like it's a mix of both. Very,
What
very
does it
high
have?
protein. I feel like it's really good for you. But here in Sweden, it's everywhere. Anyways, I love kfari.
looks like yogurt.
It has been a life changer. It is
What does it
awesome.
taste like?
Love it so much. So versatile. I think it tastes great.
And how do you eat it? Like, with what?
What the heck?
Something that's been really different is that at 4 p.m. it gets dark. That's
I hate
been
that.
really hard because I feel like my body's like, oh, I'm ready to go to bed. No,
It's
it's,
like,
actually
no.
4 p.m. It's time to eat dinner. so
Which
the
is very
sun
early as
rises
well.
Around 8:30 right now. It sets around 4 p.m. in the winter. And also the weather around here has been kind of gray, so that's been something that I didn't really expect too much. But
Oh.
apparently in the summer the sun comes out a lot.
Great.
Solen skiner. I love that phrase. Apparently, the sun comes out at like 3 a.m. in the summer and sets at like 10 p.m. So I'll have to see it for myself when the summer comes around. There's also like
gonna
a
be so
celebration
strange.
called Midsummer, and it's the longest day of the year where the sun is out for the longest time.
And everyone
there's a lot of
celebrates.
dancing, there's a lot of flower crowns. So it's basically like transitioning from the permanent darkness in the winter to
like the
let's
sun.
party in the sun all night, basically. Sounds like Sweden goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
You would be as well if you were living in the darkness. Okay, I love pastries. Yes, that's great. I want to have fika. Oh my god, those look so good. Are those truffles? What is that?
Alright, so I'm at a bakery just doing my monthly review. So every month I review the month prior, like what I did well, what I should improve on, and stuff like that. So I have a new tradition that I'm going to try a new bakery every month.
Incredible
I'm gonna
tradition.
Try a new pastry every month.
Amazing.
You know how in Sweden there is fika, which is a sweet treat, and coffee. Well, apparently there's also like pastry season. So now it is like the end of January going into February, and the pastry that's good to get now is a semla. So this is a semla. It looks really
I've seen
good.
those.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
those
it for
look
the
creamy.
first time now. Okay, so a semla is a cardamom flavored
cardamom.
wheat bun, and on the inside there's whipped cream with almond paste, I think. And a lot of people were telling me to try it, so let's do
Okay,
it.
yes,
Are
it
you
looks
supposed to
so
cut it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
this is
you read
pretty
it like
big. Like, how do you eat this? There we go. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna finish it all. Like, are you supposed
Okay,
to eat this with your
perfect.
hands? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
It's like a
Cheers.
donut, I would assume.
Wow.
It's delicious,
That's actually
right?
pretty good. It's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous.
It's like,
You
you
taste
wanna
a
eat
bit of the
them.
almond. The whipped cream is not too thick. It looks thick, but it's not too thick like when you actually eat it. It kind of melts in your mouth. So something I didn't expect from Sweden is that there's so many different days for pastries.
That's weird,
Like
but I love it.
Carrot Cake Day, which I think is February 3rd or something. There's like a cinnamon bun day. I thought that was pretty funny actually.
I love
It was
that.
Like oh my gosh, today is a cinnamon bun day, so we all have to go get cinnamon buns. I'm gonna get another bite.
That's so
Cheers.
charming.
I like it. I'm also glad that I got one before, I don't know if they run out. Do they run out? Probably.
I would have guessed.
Someone
yes.
told me that like after February, they don't basically sell them as much as they do now. Or I don't
It's
know
not
if they
se-
sell them even at all. So
It's not
I
their
like that a lot.
season.
That's good. That is good.
Hi everyone. Just got back from training. Okay.
Okay.
And I stopped
scared.
by the grocery store to try some food tubes. So this is the original one that I've heard
Is that cheese?
people like to eat a lot. You can have like food tubes that have like cheese in them, caviar.
The one that says brie, I'm a purist. I think I would try it because I'm curious, but brie should come, in a block. So I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm willing to like cheddar. Maybe I wouldn't mind cheddar in a tube, but maybe like brie. I don't know, like brie. That's weird. But caviar as well. Caviar should be again. It should be in the middle. It should be in a can. I don't know. I'm not sure about this.
This is creamed cod roe. I don't know. So this is basically fish in a tube. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm excited. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
I don't know. But we're gonna try it.
She's cautious.
One of my teammates, she
I
said
believe
she
you as well.
eats this like every morning with eggs and bread. Like
Oh,
hard-boiled
okay.
eggs. I have the bread. It is kind of burnt. Usually it would be like
A little
crisp
burnt.
bread, so knäckebröd. But I don't have any, so I just burnt my regular toast to try to get crisp bread. You
Okay.
put this on toast and you just eat it.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna try to do today. Oh. Is it supposed to be oily? Am I supposed to shake it?
Shake it. Yeah, shake it.
I don't know how I feel about this. It
does
smells
it smell?
like cat food. I'm nervous. Alright, let's try it.
Shouldn't she be like spreading it out? Like,
to.
get a knife, spread it.
Yeah. Tastes like fish. It's an acquired taste.
Okay,
it's a
she didn't
really
like it.
acquired taste. I don't know if I like it.
Okay.
It's super salty. Like, how do you come up with this? I wonder. I don't know. I'm glad I tried it, but what I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna probably give the rest to my teammate.
Okay, yeah.
I just can't stop smelling it. It smells like cat food. I feel bad. I don't mean to offend anyone by saying
Yeah,
that,
sure.
but it tastes super salty. Super salty. But
Is it
maybe
like
it's
herring?
good with hard-boiled eggs. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get the full experience. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I tried it. I'm ready to donate this to someone.
Who's gonna enjoy it more?
Cool.
So the
I think that's actually quite funny because I think there are so many things, like depending on like in different countries, that they have like really special kind of foods, and people from that place absolutely love it. But then like you come around, you're like, this is not for me. But it's like, I'm pretty sure it's yes, that's what she means, like by being an acquired taste, because it's like, if you didn't grow up like eating this, I can see why you would hate it. It's like, you like it because, again, you've been eating this since you're like 3 years old. But for someone as an adult that already has like other taste buds and is like used to and accustomed to other types of food, like, this is not for me. And there's like so many things that it's not an offensive thing. It's just like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, unless you actually grew up eating this, you're not gonna like it. It's like, yeah, well, chances are you're not gonna enjoy this. And it's like, it's completely normal, but at least good, she gave it a try. She was like, no, this is not for me. I would guess maybe the taste is more like it's a tuna paste, sort of like a pate, but, you know, tuna-like. But she was like, no, it's just salty, which, you know, it just, and the smell apparently like cat food, which doesn't sound so appealing. But I would give it a try as well to see. But again, it doesn't sound that appealing, but I would actually try it as well, because I'm curious.
Those are 13 things that I find different living here in Sweden as a Canadian. I have been loving my experience so far here. Like, honestly, this is second to none. And I'd say a message for my future kids is to keep finding things that are different from you. I think staying open-minded is something you can learn a lot from.
It's true.
Like, stay
Yes.
curious, stay open-minded. Like, I love
Absolutely.
learning a lot about Sweden, honestly, because I'm living here and like, why not? Like,
Exactly.
why not immerse
When in
myself in
Rome.
the culture? Why not learn a
When
bit
in
about the
Sweden.
history? Why not? So I'd say stay curious and stay open-minded, because there will be a time where I won't be in Sweden, so I want to make sure that I really maximize my experience here. But thank you so much for following along. I'm excited for the next video because it's going to be more about professional footballers behind the scenes.
Okay, very
So,
different.
Stay tuned for that, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Ate up.
What does that mean? Bye.
Now I'm gonna have to start saying more Swedish words in my videos.
Okay, I loved her attitude. It's like I mentioned, it's okay. I love that. Yes, you're curious about things, and like she said, it's good to be open-minded, because that's how you learn a lot of things, and not just learn a lot of things. I think it's also about like opening like your view and your point of view, and it's like, yes, how are you gonna know if you don't like it if you haven't tried it? So it is like, I think that's what you should like try everything once, because again, it's like maybe you're gonna find like some unexpected gems. So it's good that she's like, yes, I'm staying open-minded, and it's good that she also like, it's a bit of like that seize the day attitude of like, there's gonna be a moment in time where I'm not here, so I'm not gonna go and look back on regret like, oh, you know, it's such a shame that I didn't try this. It's like when I actually had the opportunity to actually do it, it's like, yes, of course, that's how it should be. But I think my favorite part of this whole video was that I am dying to try, and I think it's such a like, not just try, but I think it's such a wonderful thing about like Swedish culture apparently, is like the pastry situation, because I love the fact that I think it's very like whimsical, it's so charming, the fact that they have like days of like carrot cake day, or I can't remember the name of this pastry, but let's say, I don't know, like rose cake day. I don't know, you have like different days and different sort of like seasons in which you get like different types of pastries. So I love it. I think that's such a like, I've never heard of like a culture doing this before, because I think usually like maybe like similar to like Thanksgiving, like it's like, oh, pumpkin pie. It's like, yes, you're gonna find pumpkin pie like during Thanksgiving, or you're gonna find during Christmas, you know, you're gonna have, I don't know, like Christmas pudding somewhere else, or I don't know, like there are obviously some foods that you only have during specific and special times of the year. But I think it's more about like Christmas. I think it's more like usually a lot of cultures like do certain things in Christmas that they don't do like the whole year around. But I think I've never heard of like pastries, and it's just like no different seasons, or you know, it has like different days. Maybe like again, there's like very few things I can think of like they do this in different like cultures or countries. So it is kind of like, wow, this I love it, and I want to experience like a whole year in Sweden just so I can like experience all the different types of pastries that they have and what seasons. And it's funny that she was like, yes, I don't know, like do they get scars, like, oh, I'm gonna need to have like this specific cake, because otherwise I know that after February, like I'm not gonna be able to find this. Like if I'm craving this in like June, I'm not gonna be able to have them. So you need to have them like when they're actually available, which is great. I love it. And it's so funny as well, because you would think like, oh yeah, when you're talking like fruits or vegetables, it's like you can't get them like all year round, because obviously, you know, they don't grow the whole year. But with pastries, it's like, it's a pastry, like you just bake it. So it's so funny to me. But they also have like this great variety of things that I would love. And it's like fika, which apparently is like the mid-afternoon snack, if I'm understanding things correctly, in which you have like a pastry and you have your coffee. And again, I love that. And again, it's like it varies during seasons. Like that's great. Also, again, like the only equivalent I can think of is actually like the pumpkin spice. Like, oh, it's pumpkin spice season, and that's what you get, like your pumpkin flavored coffee. Or again, I think maybe as well, like during the summer, like you would get like more like refreshers and stuff like with more like fruits like blueberries or watermelon. But I don't think it's like it's the same. Like it's not a part of the culture. It's just like, oh, it's available at like certain places. That this situation of like, yes, it's a cultural thing and we all have to get like cinnamon buns is like, oh my god, like I love it. It's incredible. I love it. And also again, the food tube situation, I'm a little skeptical about it, but also I want to know because they had like so many things. So maybe not the brie one. Again, I would try it, but I'm a little like, I don't know about this. But they had like so many of them. Then I'm like, I so want to try all of those tubes. It's like, the fish one that she was like, this is not very, I don't know, like maybe I would try it as well, but maybe I'm not like, it's not super high on my list. But they were like so many things that I also want to have them. It's like, yes, please talk to me about this. There's so many. There's like cheeses and a bunch of apparently like fish and I don't know what other things, and they look incredible because I want to try them because again, they look like there's like such a huge variety that how can you not be curious about them? I want to try them. And that was it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.